Welcome to the podcast where we try snacks both new and old and ask, You tried that? You tried that. I'm Nick Norris and my pal Shane Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hey.
Novak went old school with the intro, and I went old school with the fucking prepubescent voice crack when I said howdy. God damn it.
Chad said howdy and then put his lips together like in a fucking shook his head. Just went, so upset with himself.
46-year-old man. My balls still haven't dropped, apparently.
Okay, the story this week, fellas. Michael Fairbairn of Ontario, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
He broke into the Flamingo exhibit that they have. So this hotel has a themed idea of having flamingos in a little habitat around their hotel.
I assume this is the flamingo in Vegas, or it doesn't say. Isn't there a flamingo in Vegas?
It does not say. I don't know.
Okay.
But it says he broke into the habitat, and the surveillance showed him grabbing Peachy, one of the flamingos, and taking it back to his room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what he told the police...
So it can nibble on his shrimp penis or something? Because they eat a lot of shrimp?
Yes, that's what he told the police. He said so he has to have an excuse for the police. Here's what he said. He saw the flamingo in distress and went into the habitat to pop its wing back into place, saying doing so is a common practice for birds. And he has this knowledge because he's a farm boy. Famous flamingo farm.
Famous farm where they have wild free-range flamingos.
Birds dislocate their wings all the fucking time when they're throwing footballs around and stuff, you know? Like it's... A lot of birds have to get Tommy John surgery on their wings. Yeah. This is a known thing. Yeah.
When birds don't pick up the blitz real well, they hit for the black side and their wings pop out of joint.
This says the surveillance videos saw him going into the room, and then later the people found a bunch of feathers lying all over the place, and learned that this man actually has no knowledge of birds. And they set his bail at $12,000. So
the flamingos, was it just like running around the room trying to escape from him, like because like feathers are flying everywhere? Or was he actually trying to pop the thing? Yeah, like why do you have to take it back to your room to pop it into? Like you got to set the mood music for it or something. You can't just do it right there in the exhibit.
Look, officer, I was trying to pop the bird's wings back in place. That's what I meant. Wings back in place.
Birds are kind of scary, like especially like large birds.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even think a flamingo would let you grab it and carry it back to the room.
You sweet talk at first.
That's true.
I wanted to fulfill my dream of railing something that stood on one leg. So that's what I had to do.
Yeah, luckily he did not book himself into Gorilla Hotel.
Stand on one leg, gorilla.
Did he spend a lot of time before doing this learning how to make flamingos come? Because that could make the difference in the scenario. Yeah. If you know how to make the bird come, it'll be.
It does seem a lot of times to be some crime, and that is somebody has typed that into their browser.
Yeah,
like
how to make flamingos come is what they typed into their browser.
Even if the crime has nothing to do with flamingos, that's usually what they've typed into their browser.
Yeah, like sexy flamingo seduces married man, Pornhub,
right?
Question mark in the Google browser.
They robbed a bank, and then the people go check the computer, and it's how to make flamingos spooge all over your hotel.
This puts a new twist on it.
Their search history included what bird is best for sex.
They kidnapped Larry Bird.
If you had to pop a bird's wing back into
thank
place.
God.
Okay, thank God you said wing. Yeah.
Which bird do you think you'd have the most success relocating its shoulder?
Well, a tiny bird has really tiny wings, right? Like
hummingbird.
I would probably break a hummingbird's rib cage trying to snap it. Like, oh shit! Like, just smash a bird in my
very
hands.
Tiny birds, probably not the best idea. Maybe like a pigeon or something.
Good news is this bird's wing is better now. Bad news is every other bone in its body is shattered. Yeah, like
hold on, I gotta now pop every single rib back into place. And its skull and everything else.
Condor would be like terrifying.
Condor?
Like mini dinosaur. Well, something you could actually jam a little bit, but jam the wing in, sickos. But like an ostrich or something, like you could really grab your hands around it and slam a bone in there. But like, again, wings.
You can really embrace an ostrich while you.
But like a little.
What's the most medium-sized bird?
Yeah, because I think a pigeon, you're still gonna break its arm.
Seagull? I don't know. Fucking
yeah.
Bald eagle, maybe. Yeah.
Like a peacock, maybe, or something. That's kind of medium size.
Popping shit back into place. One of us is getting badly hurt, depending on the animal, either me or. I just want to see
a fucking hotel. Like, we have a critically injured bird. Who can pop this wing out? No, back in the neck. I ain't popping shit back into place. We have one dissenter. Anyone else here to help? Shit ain't me. Okay.
All right, let's get to our snacks here.
I would say falcon, because usually they're, like you get one that's really well trained and have the falconer call it over, and then you pop its back in.
Why wouldn't you just have the falconer do it?
The falconer doesn't pop shit. What are you talking about?
I have trained this majestic creature. I do not know how to repair it.
Not with that Please, giant glove. Here. He's going to put a hole in that falcon.
Just pushes the wing all the way through its body. That did not go well.
3 snacks, a 5-point scale. Love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, hate that. Let's start with what looks like the worst on paper here.
You could say anything right now, and I would believe you.
Well, I'm going with the Histchies. I can't read your writing, Geiger.
Saure Spinnenbeine. So these basically are, again, these 3 snacks, again, were from Europe, I believe Germany. My sister Becky got them. So thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
This looks to be like a sour rope of some sort, like a
sour punch straws.
Sour Patch Kid, yeah. So there's a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, I have different colors. Are they different flavors is the question.
Yeah, there's orange, green, blue, and purple. I gave you each one of each, I think.
Oh, I see.
So on the top, it's got pictures. So I assume the green is green apple. There's one that's blueberry and raspberry and strawberry. So I'm assuming the purple is berry. And there's a blue for blueberry, and the orange is peach.
Decent flavor selection there. Geiger, what do you think of these things?
I don't notice much different. Well, it's got a little peachy flavor. I've never been a fan of too much of Sour Patch type snacks. They tend to get stuck in your teeth. The sour is usually like crunchy because it's got those crystals, which this one has. And the candy underneath generally has that bad aftertaste, like that licorice-y bad aftertaste. And this one definitely has that too. I don't notice. I tried the berry and the orange. I don't notice a whale of difference between either one, but I'm sitting here with this taste on my tongue. The aftertaste is bad. So I'm going to give this a dislike that. I don't really like this that much.
Dislike to start, Chad?
I think I'm a little more inclined towards sour stuff than maybe you are, Geiger. I don't love the super hard consistency of these, and I agree the flavors don't really taste that different. I could maybe tell a difference in the peach versus the other ones. It was probably my favorite of the 4, but honestly, like, I didn't know it was peach. The flavor accuracy is horrible in it. I think the consistency is all right. There's no bad aftertaste for me. They're not. I would like them maybe a little bit more sour. Like, they're not really very sour. They're just kind of slightly sour. I think these are okay. I'm not going to go up to like that though, but I'll give them a high level indifferent. They're not bad.
Which of these flavors did you pop back into the bag fastest? I usually like grape flavored things a lot, and I thought the grape was maybe the worst of these.
There's no grape.
Oh, what's purple?
Berry. That's berry.
Oh, berry, then.
So it's a combination of strawberry, raspberry, and something.
My grape streak is alive then. I think these are way better than Sour Punch Straws, which, like, I feel like is the American version of these. I see a lot, and that we had, and I gave a hate that to. I remember as like overly sickly sweet as those were.
Right.
I like the guy. You seem to not like when they put a lot of sugar crystals on it. I kind of like that. I think they're just okay. I'm gonna give them a second indifferent to that. So a couple of indifferents. Just like next, let's go to these Treets Crunchy Corn. Treats spelled with 2 E's. What's the bag say there, Jen?
It just says vegan, and there's a ton of tiny writing on the back, and I can read none of it because it's way too dark.
Oh, it's like a corn nut covered in chocolate.
They're about like maybe M&M sized, like a peanut M&M or peanut butter M&M sized. Yeah, and it's a chocolate covered corn nut.
Yeah.
Chad, you're going to be first on these guys. I didn't know if I liked them after the first one, you know, because it's just something unexpected that I don't think I've ever had anything like this before. I like the crunch a lot. They are very crunchy. I think the consistency with that is pretty good. The chocolate is all right. I mean, I can tell that it's not as creamy as I would like. Maybe that's because it's vegan, or maybe it's just because it's not as much as what I'm used to with the American types of chocolate. It's not too sweet, which is okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm really torn. I think these ones are really hard because I kind of like the idea. I like where their head was at here. I don't know if the execution really follows through in the way I want it to. The aftertaste is not great either. I'm just gonna stick with an indifferent to that. These are okay. I think I prefer the sour straw thing.
All right, indifferent. If I came up to you guys with a dislocated shoulder, elbow, something that could be popped into place.
Nope.
Yeah, I'd fuck you.
Would I find
I was on one leg? Would you fulfill your dream?
Would I spread your feathers all over my room?
Would you even know, like, if it's something that we're supposed to be able to do? I feel like we should have learned that at some point, right? But it seems like you always hear stories of people getting their limbs popped back into place.
I mean, the only thing I would know how to do it from is like when I've seen, you know, like Tom Cruise do it in, you know, Mission Impossible or something where he like just shoves his shoulder into a wall, and I'd probably just like push you into a wall really hard or something like that. Make like Tom Cruise, bam, you know.
Yeah,
but I would have no fucking clue what. I mean, I've never had a dislocated anything, you know. So
right, and if I had a dislocated something. And you guys came within 2 fucking steps of me.
I'm gonna say, would we be your first choices to come fix your dislocation?
Stay the fuck back!
I will dislocate your fucking balls if you touch me.
Whoa, it's pretty serious, dude.
Wait, so Novak, you could do it though? You could relocate my shoulder?
I'll push you in the wall. Yeah. Repeatedly. Just need a few tries at it. So these should be better in theory. For me, the issue is not enough flavor. Like the chocolate's not sweet enough.
Yeah.
The corn nut is not salty enough. It could be really good. Like the idea isn't a bad one, but they had too deft of a touch with this particular one that I'm going to also give it. I hate to keep doing this with snacks in a row, but also give it a second indifferent to that. Geiger, what do you think?
I'm a little bummed because I think this is kind of an ingenious idea. Like, I like corn nuts. and I like chocolate. Combine those two things.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen it before. You'd think some American company like Corn Nuts, I guess, would have came up with it.
Famous company Corn Nuts.
Corn Nuts Incorporated. You'd think
can
Michael
I buy
Corn
Nuts on the NASDAQ? Is that where that's traded?
Someone would have shoved that CEO's ass into a wall until he covered those things with chocolate.
We'll pop your fucking wingtips into your asshole if you don't eat. Cover those Corn Nuts in chocolate. I wish they were saltier. That's the only. I mean, the chocolate isn't great, but at least it's sweet. I think if they had made like a nice salty corn nut in the middle, this would have been really delicious. As it is, I will just give it a like that. I do like them. I just wish there was more salt.
Okay, they are in the lead with the like and 2 indifference. But these gummies that are coming up after the break, to me, look pretty tasty. So we'll see. It is segment time, though.
Yeah.
Geiger, what have you?
Yeah. Well, it's April. So
yes.
You might be wanting to go on a date.
Yeah.
That's what you do in April. Springtime. You want to get back out there, put on your pretty sundress or your board shorts or whatever you wear. Mm-hmm. And
find as many one-legged things as you can.
See how many wings you can pop back in the joint. But unfortunately, those dates might turn out to be bad. So there's a return of bad dates. I don't have a song like you guys are here. We'll insert one. Bad dates. Oh, bad dates.
We have real songs.
Yeah. I just pulled up my phone. Didn't you see?
Honestly,
I'm bad.
That was as real a song as like fucking Smash Mouth, whatever you and I played.
Hey, now it's a bad date. So
the country version.
Hey now,
it's a bad date.
His tractor ran out of gas. So I'm going to read through these, and you are going to swipe right or left. And once again, I have forgotten which one is the good one. So Tinder users, I think it's swipe right is good, right?
Swipe right is good. Yeah, swipe.
Okay, so you're going to swipe right if you would go on this date, and swipe left if you wouldn't. All right, here we go.
Right is good now, huh?
Always.
All right, if this will help you go on a date, then you swipe Yelp.
Would you pop the right wing into place?
Well, I'll pop the right wing into place. Call it talk show. All right. Rush Limbaugh. Here we go. That's a nice dated reference. Okay. Here we go. My dad just told me he suppressed a story for almost 30 years. It goes a little something like this. I was visiting my new girlfriend in her family home. She was really beautiful, and I didn't want to blow it with her. However, I felt the urge to poop. I knew I could do it quickly, so I went ahead and excused myself to the bathroom. Once in, I dropped my drawers and pooped. It was a clean poop, not too smelly and easy to push. I consider myself lucky that was it. I hurried to flush and get out of there like nothing had happened. To my horror, the toilet would not flush. I jiggled the knob, waited, flushed again, nothing. There I was, staring at my creation with no hope. Until I noticed a neat little kitty litter box tucked in the corner by the tub. My first thought was, no, I can't. But my second thought was, what other option do I have? Folks, I did it. I reached in, grabbed the log with my bare hands, and headed straight to the litter box. I placed it neatly next to the feline turds, sprinkled litter on it, washed my hands, and went up to return to the girl I had been pining after for so long. Things ended, and I never confessed my crimes to her, but I will always wonder who scooped the imposter kitten turd. So
I always wonder if she wondered why her cat took a shit bigger than the cat.
She wondered why the cat had a human-sized log.
Why he just doesn't take off the top of the back of the toilet to see, like, maybe the thing is loose or what, like.
Oh, I thought you said he was going to hide the log in there. I'm like, I don't know.
I turned it into an upper decker.
I couldn't bear myself to go in there, so I hid it in the upper deck of the toilet. She'll never suspect me. Clank, clank, clank. All right. Novak, you want to start here?
Why do you use your bare hand? Like, maybe I'm trying to think of what else you could do, but cover your hand in toilet paper or something. Like, you don't really have to bare hand the shit.
And then she'll probably be wondering why there's wet toilet paper in the kitty litter box.
Toilet paper famously holds up well in water, you know, so it's gonna work great.
Try something. Just give up. I don't care. I mean, I guess she was beautiful, so all this was well worth it.
Still fucked. Put my shit in her kitty litter box.
No beautiful woman's going to be interested in you if you can't flush the shit at her house. I mean, that's dating 101. Oh wait, so what am I rating this?
If you think this date was good or bad, if it was a date like
a good,
well,
if it's a good date,
do you want this date to happen to you? Swipe right.
Oh, I'm swiping right or left. Guy.
Yeah,
right or left on this guy.
Yeah.
I
kind
think
of a victimless crime. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna swipe left on this guy.
Oh boy. You're not going to like the rest of these.
Yeah, well,
wait till you see the other boxes that people put shit in the rest of these stories.
This is pretty bad to make me have to clean up your giant shits. Like, the toilet can be fixed in a way that doesn't involve me picking up your shit. And you've now made that my problem, even though I am beautiful. I'm too beautiful to do that. So I'm going to swipe left.
I like how he's like, I stared at my creation, you know, like, and on the 6th day, God took a huge shit. You know, like, this is like the pillars of creation were my 3 turds side by side.
Popped the cat's shoulder out of its socket so that it would look like he shat so big that he's now injured.
I scooped it out of the toilet and brought it with me to group dump to check the archives.
You just come running out like, this cat just took a human-sized shit. Can anyone pop its shoulder back into place? What? Fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, this is so fucking low rent of this dude. Like, just come out and fess up. Be like, hey, your toilet's not working. You don't even have to say you took a shit. You just can say like, hey, the toilet is not flushing. Is there a trick or, you know, whatever? Maybe the water's turned off, you know, like there's something.
Abracadabra, or what should I do?
I kind of took a mighty shit in your toilet and it won't go away.
So I think I'll swipe left on this guy too, at the risk of not being able to swipe right. I'll swipe left.
Number 2. I had an old college friend come to visit me and stay for a weekend. Knew her in college. She was amazingly intelligent and fascinating, but we were both spoken for at the time. Years later, I got Facebook, and she was one of the first people to find me. Both of us were single. She asked if I wanted to date her. I said, hell yes. I was thrilled at the prospect. Here's the short version. The weekend was spent listening to her narcissistic bullshit. She told me jokes that are as old as the internet, reworded to sound like personal life anecdotes. She told me all this insane edgelord shit she used to do or still does, like taunting police or sneaking Cuban products back to America when the embargo is still in place. She tried to start a fight with a bouncer when we went to a bar and she forgot her ID back at my house, which was a block away. We visited some of my best friends, and the moment we parted, she talked shit about them nonstop. My brother came by since I texted him I was out and hung out. She talked to him for quite a while. He left, then she spent the rest of the night talking about how attractive he was. At this point, I was just counting the hours until she left. I was no longer interested in her. She finally left, and I got a text that night. You failed all my tests. You laughed at my jokes that weren't really jokes. You didn't defend me against the bouncer, and you aren't interested in my passion. And you sat there and took it while I talked about your brother. Also, I don't find you physically attractive. I didn't reply, just cut my losses and fell asleep. Several months later at 4 a.m., I get another text from her. Same text as I just wrote, only this was out of nowhere and the injury following insult. I gave her absolute hell for it and blocked her on Facebook. She then made duplicate Facebook accounts and threatened me on those 2. She gave up eventually, but I dodged a fucking bullet. So, big test by being an asshole all night.
What was her passion that he didn't pay?
He put in parentheses, fighting bouncers and cops. So I don't know if he was just being sarcastic or...
No, her passion was importing Cuban cigars or some shit. Like that's like so
Cuban
edgelord
products. Yeah.
Is that what an edgelord is? Is that liking cigars?
I always thought I was someone who like went to church a lot and never jacked off.
No. You got to jack off just to the point right before. Okay, that is an edgelord.
Oh, Lord, I need to come. Yeah. I'm such an edgelord.
That joke's as old as the internet. I'm sorry.
I repurposed it as a personal anecdote.
Yeah.
So she sounds kind of shitty, Chad, but maybe you find this amusing.
I mean, no. Okay, first of all, it's not amusing, but I am really good test taker. Okay, like I got good grades in school because I was good at taking tests. So I feel like I could pass all of those tests. Okay, like I would. Okay, maybe I wouldn't defend her against a bouncer, but I would happily help her import Cuban cigars. I would not laugh at unfunny jokes and something about the brother. I don't have to worry about her saying that my brother's attractive. Just kidding, David. I'm looking for a swipe right here. I feel like I could pass her tests and then we could bone down. So I'm gonna swipe right.
I will also be looking for a swipe right, but this will not be the case. This woman sounds fucking insufferable.
No, she's terrible. She's the worst.
Come up with these tests on me, like without telling me. At least there needs to be some hint, like you saying, "Time to play the game." So I'm going to.
This test will be the big show.
It's time to get the Cubans and how you smuggle them.
So I'm gonna say swipe left.
Your brother is so hot. I really want to hug him. All right. Oh, here we go.
Sorry for everyone who does not know what we're talking about.
That's so fucking stupid. All right. Number 3. I matched with this guy on Tinder, and he offered to take me out to dinner. I thought that sounded nice, so later that night he picked me up. We were driving, and he asked me where I wanted to go. I told him I was fine with anything. He said, okay then, and pulled into Subway. He then told me that he wasn't hungry, but that I should eat. So he stood outside.
You said it.
So he stood outside of the Subway and watched while I went in and got myself food. At this point, I was already mentally done, but I wanted to see how much worse it would get. Spoiler, it got so much worse.
His name was Jared Fogle.
Still looking good.
He likes to eat them sandwiches.
He said he's not allowed to go to the stores anymore, but he still gets profits off the stock. No, okay. So I'm sitting in the car with the stupid fucking sub on my lap, and he decided that it was a great idea to drive around, specifically through a dark, isolated ravine that was nearby. He drove for about 10 minutes into the ravine, parked the car next to an abandoned tennis court, and said, okay, you can eat now. I was just thinking I really don't want to die here, so I choked down the soggy stub while he stared at me. The second I was done, he pulled the car out and drove me back home. I was so grateful to make it home in one piece that it took me several days to process how fucked up the entire date was. The cherry on top, at 2 a.m. that night, he came back to my house uninvited, carrying a bag full of stale donuts, and asked me if I wanted to have sex. But it had to be without a condom since he didn't have any.
Oh.
Novak, Subway date?
Okay. We do some mental gymnastics to swipe right on this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Novak likes day-old donuts. We know this.
Look.
Simone Biles over here.
He said go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
I could have. This is going to be your last meal, so pick where you want to eat. He said Subway, and they went to Subway. So there you go. You get a free sandwich, and you're going to take you somewhere quiet. You don't have to listen to the hustle and bustle of the city and the noises. You have a nice quiet area, and then in the middle of the night, bringing you dessert.
Yeah.
Right? Bag of donuts.
Yeah.
Frankie
bag of
none
donuts.
That's fucking true. It's all fucking. This guy's a total creep and probably a murderer. And he also was trying to get her pregnant, maybe. So I'm gonna say swipe left.
I mean, what is a ravine but Earth's subway when you think about it? Really, So he was just continuing.
This is a ravine, truly.
and at the end, he gave her he gave her a 6-inch sub, right?
Yeah. How's that end? Go ahead.
And at the end of the date, wanted to give her his 6-inch sub, right? Like,
He asked the Subway worker not to wrap the sandwich up.
Yeah,
seems suspicious.
If you thought that bread was stale and soggy, wait until you see my penis. This guy's a real fucking loser. Now, if he had parked somewhere else in the ravine, not near the tennis court, maybe I would have considered it, but I don't really like tennis, so swipe left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's totally fair.
Why is there a tennis court in a ravine, by the way? Took me to the bottom of the Grand Canyon where I found the badminton net.
He then said if I'd like to see a different type of shuttlecock. Here we go.
Sucks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't quite rise to the level of your great 6-inch sub joke. Number 4. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings because he wanted to watch the MMA fight. Got there, casual conversation, but he kept looking at his BlackBerry and having these overly dramatic sighs.
BlackBerry?
Yeah.
I hope he's talking about the fruit.
He just come from a farmer's market and purchased a single BlackBerry that he was staring at longingly.
Finally asked what was wrong, and he said, I didn't want to bring it up, but my ex-fiance was killed in a plane crash today. Cue up the, oh my God, so sorry, with a bit of skepticism. The fight finished, he got our separate checks, then said he'd walk me to my car. We get there, and he says, so, you coming over to make me feel better, or what? I'm sorry, no, hard pass on the sympathy sex. Quick Google search upon arriving home revealed no plane crashes anywhere that day, which isn't to say there wasn't one, but I would put a lot of money on there. Probably wasn't one. The next day he texted me to say he had a good time, but it was a shame I was such a buzzkill. So,
what?
Guy's really going through it. A lot of sympathy, checking his BlackBerry, and is the most modern form of communication he had. He kept checking his pager to say wife dead.
My wife just got killed by Fedor in the octagon.
My wife's dead, and you're the buzzkill. I'm the one that just told you that.
He kept going to a nearby payphone to get updates about his wife dying.
Yeah, Google exists, but he's using a BlackBerry? Like, what year is this? I don't know. Which dimension is this in?
We'll just look up the day in the last 20 years that there was no plane crashes. It was that day.
He walked to the internet cafe and went on deadwives.com.
I went home
My wife
and did
died.
an Alta Vista search for plane crashes.
Who's up?
I just got a telegram that said ... ex-wife died ... stop ... give me blowjob.
Paul Revere came in to tell him that his ex-wife died in a plane crash. We don't know what planes are. They won't be invented for 200 years. I think I'm up. Yeah, this guy sounds like a fucking asshole. I wish he was the one in the plane instead. I want him to die in a plane crash is what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no way you can. I mean, there's no way you can. Honestly, the worst part is going to Buffalo Wild Wings and watching UFC. Like, that's probably.
I was just about to say, Chad, I assumed you'd be out just hearing he liked MMA.
I mean, 100% that, and also that he liked Buffalo Wild Wings. So yeah, I'm out on this guy 100 times over. Swipe left.
Yeah, I think if the girl likes to watch MMA,
yeah,
like then you could get away with it. But it just seems like really bizarre thing.
It's such a bro thing. Like this, I mean, there are women obviously that like MMA, but like to assume that on your first date, you know,
just to throw up the reddest flag, like fucking immediately, right before she even knows that you refuse to wear the sheepskin condom later in the night. So I'm gonna say left again. I gotta get it right in here, but I still got all lefts.
Hear ye, my ex-betrothed was just beheaded.
Should have took that early right with the testing lady.
I told you. Wasn't going to get better. All right, here we go. Went on a date with a guy from Bumble. This date was so bad I have to put it in bullet point form. He took me to a restaurant, and when the waitress asked for my order, he put his hand out and cut me off and said, "She'll have a salad." He got shots for us. My mother had just been hospitalized after being hit by a negligent driver, which he was very aware of, and I told him I didn't want him driving under the influence. He took 2 shots anyway. When we got into the car, he puts on a gaudy gold watch. I asked why he was just putting it on now. He said, and I quote, "Because I gotta let him know." Let who know what? He got us front row tickets to a baseball game. I'm not into baseball. And wanted to be on the big screen, so he got on his seat and twerked every 10 to 15 minutes. He was in the Army, and his leader, not sure what his position was, my date just said he was a high-ranking person, happened to be sitting just a few seats down. I could tell he was judging my date for his outrageous behavior. When my date went to the bathroom, the 2 ladies behind me asked if I was okay, and if I felt safe. If I felt safe, that should be very telling about how crazy my date was acting. He takes me to the beach after the game. He brought wine and a watermelon, but dropped everything. Not going to hate on him for that, but not going to lie, it was pretty funny considering how awful everything else was on this date. It was cold on the beach, so this man says, "You can put my hands on my chest. You can put your hands on my chest," and proceeds to put my hands in his shirt on his chest. What the hell? He then tells me about all the girls he slept with at my university and told me if they were good or not. There was so much wrong with this date. He was convinced girls didn't date him because he was short. He was about 5'4". No, honey. Girls don't date you because you're a douche.
So this guy's more than a douche. Like, that's a nice thing to say about this guy.
Novak,
if they were good or not. Sally, bad. Jennifer, good.
Why are you telling me this? Because I gotta let him know.
Oh boy.
I didn't want to know what time it was while I was in the restaurant, but as soon as we left, I need to know up to the minute.
I want to know if he got on the jumbotron.
Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly.
Just sitting there with someone you barely know, and every 5 minutes they're getting up and just flapping their ass in the air. Be mortified.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't imagine anyone flapping their ass in public.
This is the ultimate.
Who's that a reference
to?
This man and his Napoleon complex, shining through here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he did was terrible. Starting, I was like, I have to figure out a way to do a right. And then the very first thing you said was like, put your hand in front of their face and I'll order for you. Like,
the worst.
I can't spin that in
the
any
worst
way.
Fucking thing you can do.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to left again.
I'll also just say real quickly, this is a long ass date. They had dinner, went to a whole fucking baseball game, and then went to the beach. It's like a day long outing.
Yeah. Also, wait, you went to dinner and then why are you going to the beach at 10:30 at night or whatever? Like, that's very
with a watermelon.
If a woman the first date said that they wanted to warm their hands up on your chest, what would you say?
Sure.
You got the wrong chest.
Not...
I've got a frigid chest.
I hope you got low expectations because
I mean,
you've got the wrong chest.
You're gonna have to work your way through 38 layers of chest flab before you feel anything remotely comfortable here. Hope you like man boobs.
Not necessarily better than what he was saying. That's no gain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious why she didn't, like, she should have bailed when the people behind her, you know, like, leave the baseball game while he's at the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, don't then also go to the beach with this guy. Like, probably shouldn't have, like, even after dinner. As soon as he says no, she'll have a salad, you get up and walk out. You know what I mean? Like, don't do the rest of this date. This is an immediate swipe left. This is the worst one yet, I think, honestly.
What if when he started twerking, he put on a Spider-Man outfit? Just it's like, oh, that's you? I'd fuck you till you can't walk.
I had you all wrong.
All right, next one.
Every 5 minutes, he stood up and said, "It's time to play the baseball game."
All right, a few more here. Not my date, but my sister has the worst date story of all time. She meets a guy and he shows up and he has no arms, which she was not aware of due to his profile picture being just of his face. My sister is shocked, but is a good person and gets on with the date. However,
don't have to pop anything back into place, so you're good to go.
However, this guy keeps making rude comments to her and saying uncomfortable things like, "I bet you wouldn't go out with me if you knew I didn't have arms."
That's not
also, he orders soup and makes my sister feed it to him. On top of all this, my sister is a horrible shellfish allergy, and I was given the clam chowder by mistake.
What's he supposed to order that he's not going to have to be fed to?
I don't know.
I mean, soup actually seems pretty good. He could just dunk his head down in and just fucking slurp it up.
So she has a horrible shellfish allergy and was given the clam chowder by mistake. She runs to the bathroom to use her EpiPen after experiencing an allergic reaction. When she returns, the guy had ditched her and left her there alone to pay the bill. So I don't know where to start here.
I think I got one.
Yeah.
I got one.
Novak, do the thing that he does not have the arms to do. Swipe.
I mean, it is a little rude to not mention this at all.
Why?
Why?
Because he wants to get a fucking date.
Well, sure, but
let
like
someone to go out. Yeah,
if you showed up on a blind date and the woman had no arms. Now, I'm not saying you'd be rude to her, but you wouldn't have been like, "Whoa!" Like I wish she had mentioned.
Where do you draw the line then of what the person has to tell you?
Hey, I've got no arms. Them.
Like what? If they only are doing face pictures or something, and I'm like, you need to tell me you were overweight. Like,
put this.
No, you didn't tell me you've got no tits. What the hell?
I think if you're going to somewhere where you're expecting them to feed you your dinner, you should warn them about that.
No,
that's okay.
No, just bring him a fucking straw and let him slurp it up himself. Like you don't need to feed him.
Oh, that's another way you could go. Yeah. Is this you, Novak, or is this Chad?
I think it's Chad.
Oh, okay, Chad.
Okay. Okay. I was with the guy until I was like, ready to give him a chance.
Sure.
Until he did the dine and dash thing. I don't know. It's just like the kind of thing where it's like, I guess he wasn't feeling the date at all. Mm-hmm. She ran to the bathroom trying to save her own life.
It was a test.
But yeah,
I had arms all along as he whips them out.
They just pop out of his shirt. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was just your super manly, bumpy chest. I was going to warm my arms on it earlier, but it was actually your elbows.
Why are you grabbing my hands with your tits? That's so weird.
You have prehensile nipples. This is interesting. Yeah, the dine and dash thing is going to seal the deal for me, though. That's really low class. So I'm going to swipe left on him.
No, I'm going out. I'm going out with this guy. I'll feed him the dinner.
Okay.
His life's fucking hard enough. And then to think that he was what's the phrase she used? Like he was being rude by saying I don't have arms. Like
I bet you wouldn't go out with me if I didn't have arms.
We just were fucking like our own, ripping on our own chest. Like we are self-deprecating people too. I don't know how this guy gets through life without probably trying to be self-deprecating, like just to make ease the tension of the situation. So no, I'm on this guy's.
No, like again, I sympathize for him. He can't jack off even. Like there's nothing he can. But like,
Wow. Of all the things you're worried about
I
that
really
make his life difficult.
I really feel for anyone that can't make themselves come. I mean, that's just got to be a miserable existence.
I'm just saying, and again, if you had just shown up and wanted to go for a walk or something, you had no arms, I get that. But like when you're expecting someone to feed you, I just think it's
if you want to go for a
look,
if you can walk, he's got legs.
I'll walk with you because you didn't have no legs, all right? No arms.
I just think if you're expecting to go out to dinner and you want someone to feed you the dinner, it's something that you might need to.
What if you said show up and let's go for a walk, and then you found out the girl's in a wheelchair, and you're like, I'm not gonna fuck. You expect me to push you around?
No, because that's not weird. Feeding a stranger is kind of an intimate thing.
Look, I'll feed you, but I'm not gonna push your fucking wheelchair, okay?
You should have said
go for a roll. It's not an intimate thing for this guy. He's been fed his whole life like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's not for the other person. All right, we're moving on. All right. I have sympathy for him. I just think it's a bit odd. Okay. I'm cringing even thinking about this date, and it happened 12 years ago. So we went for food and a few drinks. It was going great, and we were getting on really well. We started walking back to the train station, and I start to feel my stomach cramp. I must have eaten something that didn't agree with me. I try not to panic and tell myself I'll go to the toilet on the station platform. We get to the platform, and the toilets are out of order. The cramps and spasms are getting quite bad now, and I'm starting to sweat a little. I'm trying to keep up the conversation with my date, but all I can think of is I need to not shit myself in front of them. The train arrives, we both get on, but I can't bring myself to go to the tiny train toilet when I know it's going to be bad. 4 A's, by the way. So I made excuses to my date and say that I have to head home instead. My stop was only a few in, so I quickly say goodbye and exit the train. The cramps, sweats, and pain is horrendous by this point. So as I exit the train, I pick up my speed and do a jog shuffle across the platform. I trip over my own feet and land on the platform concrete. The impact of hitting the deck belly flop style meant that everything I'd be holding in came out. I mortifyingly looked up to see my date staring out the train window, looking at me as the train passed. We never called each other. We both knew what went down at that station.
He knew she shit all over her pants or whatever.
No, he did. Yeah, or whatever, yeah.
Wait.
I know where you shit last summer. We both knew what went down at the station.
We both knew what went down.
Okay, I'm going to get 2 in a row in here. I don't think anyone was bad on this date. Somebody got sick and felt like they had to go, and the other person let them go. Like I'm not going to fault someone for getting the shits, right? Because then Geiger and I wouldn't be friends.
No.
So...
No, but no, if you went on a date with someone, you watch them trip and shit all over themselves, would you want to go on a date with them again? Or it would be weird?
Well, if they didn't tell me before that they had no asshole.
My shit comes out my mouth. You have to catch
Look,
it.
I show up on the date and they expect me to wipe their ass for them. That's something they need to tell me ahead of time, okay?
It is. It definitely is.
I think if everything was great and that was like the circumstance, I could look past it. So I'm going to say right.
Okay.
We both know what went down. It's going down. I'm talking shitting. I don't think that's that bad. Like, shit accidents happen. I'd feel honestly really bad for the person that they like tripped. Like they were so close to maybe making it to a bathroom and then they tripped and it ended up coming. I probably would have said like, hey, just use the train bathroom. Like I've shit in train bathrooms before, like you do what you got to do.
I'll watch the door for you. Like, just go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I get not wanting to do it there because like there's all those people sitting right there. So you open the door, it's just going to smell rank and they're going to know that you blew up the toilet.
A train smell anyways. Like who gives a fuck?
That's why you move to a different car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you shit and then go to your seat in a different car and leave other people to deal with the problem. So swipe right. I think this person's fine.
Okay. That was it?
All right. We've got one snack left. It's the Nimm2 Lach Gummi Shakies. Is that right?
Yeah, Shakies. I don't know if you see these hilarious looking guys on here. This is the Shakies. These big, grinning, weird blobs with eyeballs.
Every gummy is shaped that way too.
Yeah, there are apparently different flavors. So there's a pink one called Himberry, which I assume is a berry of some sort. There's Erdberry, which is red. Green is Apfelbeeren, so I'm assuming that's sour apple. Heidelbeery, which is purple. Pfirsch Maracuja, which is orange, and a yellow one called Zitron, which I assume is lemon. But.
So they do have all the little funny faces.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking like weird ass googly eyes on them and stuff.
Looking like Homer tits. Looking exactly like Homer tits.
Let's fill everyone in quick. Homer tits is a photo of a naked torso that looks like Homer Simpson's face, that for the last 20 years we have been sending to each other, usually disguised as, here's some pictures from our weekend trip, and then they open it and it's Homer tits. My favorite and most memorable was when Chad described his sonogram photos as Homer tits.
Yeah, we had just found out that my wife was pregnant, and we had the ultrasound photos, and I hadn't told anybody yet. I sent an email to everyone saying my wife's pregnant, ultrasound photos attached, and it was a picture of Homer tits. And I remember you guys saying like you weren't actually sure if she was pregnant or not, like, or was I just fucking with you guys?
Okay, so these are kind of a gummy that like doesn't have, if you can picture some gummies like this that don't have like the glossy look on the outside,
right?
I don't know how else to describe them good, but is mostly white and pink, white and orange, white and green, kind of all mixed together. What has happened? Guy, is your shoulder out of the socket, or what happened?
No, I am getting horrible rib cramps, and I don't know why.
You look like you're doing the Cosby dance.
When he pops the rib cage back into the socket.
Just go ahead.
I take the flamingo back to my room, but I was just trying to put a swing back into place.
If you don't have any arms, you need to tell me before I go on a date with you. That's just my rule. Not gonna roofie anybody if they don't have arms.
Gentlemen.
Okay, I think these are pretty good for gummies. I'm a gummy fan. I would definitely eat these. Not the best I've had, but very tasty. I wish there was a little more variety to the flavor. The flavors, there's no way I could tell what they were if I wasn't looking at the color. But I think they're pretty tasty. I'm going to give them a like that. Geiger. Very much struggling over there.
Do you want me to go while you go lie down or something?
No, it's good. I'll finish it out. Motherfucker, how old am I? Rib cramps? I'd like to say this the first time, but it definitely isn't.
You did just have a colonoscopy yesterday.
I did. It was not fun. I definitely recreated that train platform shit only times 1,000 until it was clear.
Colonoscopy, a procedure that famously involves the ribs, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
He pushed the camera so far up it poked into my ribs. That's why.
And then you did. This is what Geiger told us right before, is that they told him after to avoid oily and fried foods, and you drove from the hospital straight to Raising Cane's.
I mean, so I didn't listen. I listened enough to get the fucking colonoscopy. That's about as much doctor's advice as I've taken in 20 years. So
there, I took it. Now let me go destroy my body.
He told me that I had some polyps. Obviously, they had to remove. This is probably not. If this is TMI, you can take it out. But one of them was like a flat one, which he had to cut in a certain way. And he said that to prevent blood loss, he put staples or clamps in there that I will eventually just shit out. He didn't say shit, but I'm like, I'm going to shit metal.
He said, blow them out your asshole. That's what he said.
He said, if they won't go down, just put them in a cat box.
So if you see any staples on a human-sized turd, you'll know I was there.
Well, as someone who has shit out a piece of metal before, check the very, very, very far archives. I think you'll be all right. You probably
okay. That's good. I wish he'd give me a prescription for rib cramps. Okay, anyway. These are fine. I wish they tasted more strongly. They're all they have different flavors, but I'll be damned if you give me a blind taste test. I could pick them out of a basket. They're just very muted. They're almost like white and colored swirls. So it's almost, I wonder if it's like a yogurty type of thing that's mixed with them, but it just kind of tastes like a really bland, soft gummy. I do like these kind of gummies that are softer like this. That consistency of gummy I do prefer over like a chewy gummy bear, but I just wish there was a stronger fruit flavor on them. As it is, I'll give them an indifferent. They're not bad. I just wish they were a little stronger. They just kind of all taste generically sweet in the same way.
Okay, they're likely going to take the win here, but Chad, what do you think of them?
Well, we're at the corn has a like and two indifferents. Okay. And we are here with an indifferent and a like.
Oh, actually, I thought it was much closer than I thought. So, all right. So if Chad gives these a like, they will win. An indifferent, a tie, and anything lower, the crunchy corn will win.
I think you guys, I appreciate you guys as friends, and I at this point need to thank you for saying what needed to be said. You're right. Yeah, the catchphrase.
Geiger did to his body over there.
For what you did to your body when you disobeyed the doctor and ate that bullshit.
Raising Cane's is still real good to me, damn it.
I think you're spot on. I wish the flavor profiles were a little bit stronger between these different things. You can't tell the difference between them. And I wish it was just sort of a more pronounced flavor that could really kind of vault it into something I'd want to seek out. But as it is, I think it's tasty. I think the texture is quite good for this type of gummy. It's a solid like that. And I'm looking back at my history. It's been a while since I've given anything higher than an indifferent to that, like many episodes. So I'm happy to do that for these gummies. I think they're pretty good.
Swipe right on these gummies. Mm-hmm. Okay, the gummies will win the day. And also a big thank you, Becky, for bringing these back.
Yeah. Thank you, Becky.
From Germany for us. Geiger, the listeners.
If you've ever gone on a bad date, let's hear that story. If you've ever had to pop a bird's wing back in its joint, and that's definitely what you were doing, tell us how you do it. Even just give us an idea of like a medium-sized bird we could try it on. Mm-hmm. Or even if a medium-sized bird is the best one to try it on. That's what we think, but we don't know. We're not ornithologists or anything. If you've ever been to Germany and had these snacks, let us know what you think of them. You can let us know what you think about all of our snacks. Suggest a snack for the for podcast. Ask a question for the mailbag and all that good stuff at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Leave us a review, some stars, things like that if you like the podcast. Also, if you do like it, we'd love it if you let your friends and family know. And as always, thank you for listening.
Do you think going to a bad restaurant alone, with everything else being good, a bad restaurant choice is enough to necessitate ending things?
Oh, you mean your dates? The date is fine, but they took you to a restaurant where the food was bad?
The guy wanted to go to Subway.
Like a crappy...
yeah.
Oh,
not a date place.
He specifically chose a place that is known to be dog shit.
Yeah. Like, let's say they went to that Subway and then the rest of the night was great.
Yeah.
Should that alone be enough to call it quits?
Okay, I don't think I would, just straight up end it, but I would be like, I'd kind of be like, so Subway, huh? Is that the kind of food you what are some of your favorite places to eat? And then if they start, rattling off, White Castle, and like these. Then I'd be like, all right, then we're just not going to be compatible food wise, But
I think it depends on stage in life and location. Like certain like rural towns in the middle of nowhere, like your best restaurant in the 20 miles might be a Chili's or something. And it also might depend. Like if you're in college or something, we know everyone's broke. Maybe like if you're going to a McDonald's, like, okay, I get it. You don't have much money. I would wonder as an adult if you're taking somebody to Subway. It kind of doesn't seem like you like me that much. Like if you're only going to Subway, but I mean, you never know. I would try to be sympathetic to their. I think,
but if you held it against someone in Saukville, like the town would have no people left.
No. How dare you take me to Hardee's, the only dining establishment here?
Hardee's or this one other place. We could take you to Stavlin's and get some fireworks. Guy blew his hand off. Yeah, that's about it. You can go to Ernie von Schledorn's and test drive some cars. It's a good date. But he has no food that I'm aware of. Who wants to sing it first?
Ernie von Schledorn. Tell me you have no arms before you do a test drive.
Ernie von Schledorn. Can you grab my racket when you're down in the ravine?
Ernie von Schledorn. You can fuck flamingos in our cars.
That's pretty generous. I don't know. If you find a flamingo in Wisconsin, you better might as well fuck it. There's not going to get another chance.
Whoa, a Wisconsin flamingo got no choice but to fuck it. Get over here, Pinky.
Ernie von Schledorn. I never stand on one foot for a reason.
I always keep 2 feet on the ground.
Who wants to fuck a flamingo? Yeah, I think if somebody showed up on a date and they were only standing on one leg the whole time, I would have wanted them to have told me that beforehand so that I could take my Viagra before I come. So
also, if you don't have arms, if you were born with no arms, don't tell me there's no way you have not figured out how to masturbate still.
That's what you're mad about?
This guy has come into some cushions, okay? It has happened.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I roll my thighs back and forth until I nut.
You figure something. I don't know what he figured out. He fucking figured something out.
He's got a fleshlight with a stick that he bites on and jerks his head back and forth to move it.
It's like a nightmare.
Ernie von Schledorn.
Oh, there it is.
If I was only a sentient dick, I'd still find a way to come.
Ernie von Schledorn. You can always hump my exhaust pipe on a brand new GMC Terrain.
It has to get more melodic every time.
Ernie von Schledorn.
All right. That'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time. Channel 3, brand new.
Yep.
Who do you know wants to buy a car?
Ernie von Schledorn, Main Street in Menominee Park.